Today's story is both funny and emotional. It's called A Triumph of Surgery by James Herriot. Let's begin. Tricki's condition. The narrator is James Herriot, a veterinary doctor. One day, he sees Tricki, a small dog, on the street with his owner Mrs. Pumphrey, and he's shocked. Tricki had become very fat, like a bloated sausage with legs. His eyes were bloodshot and roomy, and his tongue was hanging out. Mrs. Pumphrey told the doctor that Tricki looked listless. Listless means lacking energy, and she thought he was suffering from malnutrition. Malnutrition means poor health due to lack of proper food, so she gave him extra food like malt, cod liver oil, and even Horlicks at night. She also gave him cream cakes and chocolate, because she couldn't say no to him. The doctor looked down at Tricki and realized the real problem: greed. Tricki just couldn't stop eating. Lack of exercise. Dr. Herriot asked her if Tricki was getting enough exercise. She said he went for small walks, but the Gardner Hogkin had lumbago, so they had stopped playing games like ring throwing. Lumbago means pain in the lower back. The doctor warned her that if she didn't cut down Tricki's food and increase exercise, he would become seriously ill. Mrs. Pumphrey promised she would try. She walked away determined to follow the new regime. But the doctor wasn't very confident. Tricki falls sick. As expected, Mrs. Pumphrey called the doctor just a few days later. Tricki had stopped eating, refused even his favorite food, was vomiting, and just lay on the rug, panting. She was crying and very scared. The doctor had already made a plan. He said Tricki should be hospitalized for a fortnight. Mrs. Pumphrey nearly fainted. She said Tricki would die without seeing her every day. But the doctor insisted. He wrapped Tricki in a blanket and carried him to his car, while Mrs. Pumphrey cried loudly. She also sent all his things: daybed, nightbed, cushions, toys, food bowls, and even his coats. The doctor just drove away while everyone in the house cried. Arrival at the surgery. At the surgery, other dogs rushed to see the new dog. Tricki looked at them but didn't move. He was kept in a warm, loose box, next to where the other dogs slept. For the first 2 days, he didn't eat anything, only water. But by the 3rd day, he started reacting to the other dogs. He even walked out and joined them. Soon, he was being rolled over, trampled on, and happily played rough games with the others. Remember, scrimmage means a rough, confused fight or game. He looked funny, a small silky dog among big shaggy dogs. But he had never enjoyed life this much before. Fast recovery. By now, Tricki was eating properly and fighting for food like a tiger. He even started hunting rats in the henhouse at night. The doctor gave no medicines, just exercise and healthy routine. Tricki was now a normal, active dog. Mrs. Pumphrey's phone calls. Mrs. Pumphrey called dozens of times every day, asking about Tricki. She asked if his cushions were being turned and if he was wearing the right coat. But the doctor only told her the important thing. Tricki is safe and convalescing. Convalescing means slowly recovering from illness. This one word made Mrs. Pumphrey so happy, she began sending eggs, then wine, then brandy, to build Tricki's strength. Brandy means a strong alcoholic drink. Of course, the doctor and his team enjoyed all of it. They had eggs for breakfast, wine for lunch, and brandy at night. These were truly the doctor's days of deep content. Time to go home. After 2 weeks, Tricki was fit and healthy. But the doctor knew that Mrs. Pumphrey was suffering without him, so he called her to pick Tricki up. A big black car arrived. The chauffeur opened the door. Mrs. Pumphrey sat inside with her hands clasped, asking, "Is he really better?" The doctor went inside and saw Tricki running and playing with the other dogs. He picked Tricki up, who had now become a lithe, strong dog. Lithe means fit, slim, and flexible. As soon as Tricki saw his mistress, he jumped into her lap and licked her face excitedly. The doctor helped the chauffeur pack all the unused items, coats, cushions, bowls. A triumphant goodbye. As the car moved away, Mrs. Pumphrey was crying, but this time, with joy. She said to the doctor, "Oh, Mr. Herriot, how can I ever thank you? This is truly a triumph of surgery." Central theme. This chapter is about love, care, and common sense. Mrs. Pumphrey loved her dog deeply, but her overfeeding and pampering made him sick. Dr. Herriot didn't use medicine, just a change in routine, exercise, and a healthy environment helped Tricki recover. It teaches us. Too much care can sometimes harm. Balance is important in health. And kindness, paired with wisdom, can do wonders. A Triumph of Surgery by James Alfred White, presenting EduTunes.